How would you define Grimes?
Wow. Grimes. Speaking of avant-garde shit, man. Grimes is really interesting to me because she's someone that I've most cases and this is her fifth album, so she has a lot of material out there. Most of the time, it's not really for me because it's intentionally like talking in tongues. Like the lyrics are intentionally so minimalist and just trying to blend into the production that I just can't get into it, you know? And I feel like it was really funny because her last album prior to this, Art Angels, back in 2015, it's been a minute. Art Angels I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is Grimes doing her weird shit, but actually trying to be poppy. And she's like she's actually delivering like tangible words this time. And I thought it sounded dope. There's some really awesome songs now, like California, some other ones. Got a feature with Janelle Monáe on there. And this one, I think, there's some times where she's still talking in tongues on this, but there's some other times where it's like, all right, cool, I get it, what you're going for. She's talking, she wanted to bring climate change as a message. That's the Miss Anthropocene, the combining Anthropocene with misanthrope. It's a cool way to combine for the titles and all that. So yeah, that's my roundabout way of saying Grimes makes some weird shit. And I haven't been down with all the old stuff, but this one's interesting.
It's definitely interesting. Verbal meme. So it's like the brain where it then has like the lights coming out of it, and then like the next one it's like even more lights. I feel like it's brain. I feel like it's starts with like, I don't know, maybe it's Janelle Monáe who's like the first one, and it's like current like high art pop, and then the next one is Charlie XCX future art pop. And it's like Galaxy Brain is like Grimes, like alien like art pop or some shit like that. Like it's just so like perfect. Just like a ridiculous. I don't even know how you conceptualize this. Like I would love to be able to sit down and like just talk to her and like explore where her like creative process starts. It seems like she maybe starts with the concept and then is just like, what would this look like in 3,000 years? Like, I don't know. But wow, yeah. I feel like Miss Anthropocene actually is almost kind of like a play a little bit, because she has like 4 or 5 songs on here that are like long, 5+ minutes, pretty epic. And then there's like 2 or 3 in between that are like a minute and a half, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, like shorter, quicker songs that get her to these like epics. And it feels a bit like performative in that sense, which I actually kind of like.
Sure. Yeah. Apparently she's also a fan of DC Comics, song named Dark Side, song named New Gods.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. DC needs all the help it can get.
That's right.
But any songs on here that really stood out to you or that you enjoyed?
Sure. Yeah. So I liked a few of these. I just because of the sound, I don't like this as much as Art Angels. I still think that's my favorite of hers, but I do appreciate that it's once again something that is crafted to like her vision, and I respect that because she's making shit that's so out there and so vibey at the end of the day. And in this case, yeah, I think Delete Forever stood out to me because she's on a fucking banjo on this. Just randomly, I listened to a lot of Grimes this weekend, and then I hear a banjo for the first time. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? And apparently she wrote that song the night Lil Peep OD'd several years ago. Interesting story there. I also liked You'll Miss Me When I'm Not Around. Where's that one? Oh, My Name Is Dark. Yeah, there's some cool shit on here, but it's you got to be in the right, I think, headspace to listen to this, because I feel like you just kind of got to like fall into it, because there's not like much tangible lyrics that you can like latch onto, so you just kind of got to fall and go with it.
Yeah, I feel like My Name Is Dark, I actually wrote down I need future drugs for this, like just things that aren't even created yet, because it's so high concept, but also sounds really great, just like some dark pop kind of stuff, almost like Billie Eilish, but more poppy. I really liked as this 4 a.m. like AIM. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that actually kind of reminded me of Santa Gold a little bit. had that like
Ooh.
Middle Eastern vibe to it. I don't know, just really, I thought that was a very pleasurable song to listen to. And then the closer, Idoru, I do, I don't know,
Mhm.
but much more upbeat and optimistic sounding than the rest of the album. That one really stood out to me. Really, the whole thing through and through is quality. I think it's just like how accessible is this to you? And she's definitely, like you said, she definitely is going for more of like a poppy sound. I think this is a little bit less poppy than the last record,
Mhm.
um, but certainly still more digestible than some of the earlier stuff. So
Definitely.
um, um, I think this is a good listen. We'll be adding some of these songs to our playlist. Any last thoughts on Grimes, though?
Kind of like Moses Sumney. I was thinking about this a lot this weekend. Who are Grimes' peers right now?
Charlie, maybe.
I'm just trying to think like people that do something like she does. Like I guess Charlie from like an energy perspective and a music approach, but like who makes this shit this far out there that's like in the pop realm at all? I
I
don't know.
I think
Because
maybe,
she's pretty famous now, you know?
yeah. The only one I can really think of is FK Twigs, who I think
Yeah,
is like
that's a good one.
similar, but it's not even quite to that level, but more palatable.
Yeah,
Um,
one
yeah,
of one for sure.
yeah, and I appreciate these one-on-ones. We had three of them in a row, and all to varying degrees of excellence, which is great that they're all good.